So the source for me from day one has been a challenge. I received the challenge from the chairman of the board who told me, if I give you 10 million euro, what would you do with this money? And I said, I'm going to invest in startups. So that was really a challenge, and it's still a challenge today. In the beginning, people were a little bit reluctant. They didn't understand why we should invest money in startups. But the more the time goes by, the more people understand. Because few investments have been really successful. Potentially, it could open up doors to go further. When I say further, eventually having stronger partnerships between Spadel and startups, and who knows, one day eventually integrate one of them within the portfolio of Spadel. What I am looking from startups is just a way to accelerate our way of thinking. I believe that all the startups with whom I have been in contact are really entrepreneurs, are people ready to take challenges, people who are moving very fast in their way to decide, are also able to build up something with a little bit of money. Whereas Spadel, we have our way of approaching innovation. Sometimes I believe that we could be faster, quicker on the market with innovations. So putting together startups on the one side and Spadel colleagues on the other side, I think instead of 1 + 1 makes 2, it makes always more than 2. We have a grid of criteria, and this is the way we just judge and assess the startups. So there are some criteria related to sustainability, to our values, to our reason to exist, and therefore we will never invest in a startup which is not in line with our DNA. Furthermore, we bring them a lot of insight regarding sustainability, but sometimes they also bring us a lot of insights, some of them being as us B Corp companies. So it's a win-win, and it goes in both directions. Spadel is a fantastic company with fantastic people. Through all the contacts that I have had with entrepreneurs from the source, I have always admired their way of approaching problems, their way of just having the willingness to succeed, the speed they are just taking decisions. If Spadel could be even more faster, even more agile than what we are today, that would be fantastic to me.